Minor earth tremors gently shake Pompeii, but not enough for any of its citizens to stop going about their day-to-day business. Markets are busy, trade is brisk, everything appears to be normal. Minor tremors are still being felt across Pompeii and have been for the last 4 days, yet its citizens still appear to be unconcerned. It's another typical morning without note, but then comes lunchtime. Shortly after noon, Mount Vesuvius roars into life. A huge column of volcanic rock and ash is sent soaring as high as 10 miles into the air. What had been a typically cloudless summer's day is very quickly extinguished by a cloud of volcanic debris, spreading swiftly to block out the early afternoon sun. Across the Bay of Naples, in the port of Misenum, 17-year-old Pliny the Younger watches the catastrophic events unfold. He will note that above the volcano, the cloud resembles an umbrella pine tree, raised high on a kind of very tall trunk and spread out into branches. The boy's uncle, Pliny the Elder, the serving admiral of Rome's navy, sets sail across the bay but is unable to land close to the city due to the falling debris. The cloud has travelled the 5 miles towards Pompeii and is now raining tens of thousands of tons of pumice down onto its citizens. Many seek shelter in their homes, hoping to be protected, hoping to survive, but the sheer weight of the accumulated pumice is causing entire houses to collapse. The eruption continues throughout the afternoon and evening and into the night. At its peak, the surge from the massive volcano reaches as high as 20 miles into the sky. After 12 hours of firing its huge plume of debris upwards, the gases inside Vesuvius begin to weaken, losing their intensity. But this is not the end of the disaster. Pyroclastic flows, superheated clouds of ash, gases and volcanic debris surge down its slopes, engulfing all in their path. The coastal city of Herculaneum, located to the west of Vesuvius, is obliterated. At daybreak, survivors in Pompeii begin to take stock of what's happened, believing that Vesuvius has uttered its last roar. On the beach at Stabii, the lifeless body of Pliny the Elder is discovered. The willingness of those surviving Pompeians to believe that Vesuvius has now fallen silent again proves to be misplaced. The volcano belches out its 4th pyroclastic surge, which charges towards the city at the scarcely believable speed of around 200 miles an hour. None of the residents who remain have any hope of surviving the heat and intensity of the flow, its temperature measuring several hundred degrees centigrade. Another pyroclastic surge soon follows and completely submerges the city. Its streets, its buildings, its people will now sleep forever.